Hey there, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to Heyday. Now in today's video we're going to be looking at the diamond purchase package for the Halloween decoration that's just been released into the game. You can get fencing, you can get a gnome witch or a gnome house. If you want to see them in more detail you can head on over to my actual farm or go and have a look at Greg's as well, because he does have these characters within the game for you to have a look at. Now, I'm living here in Japan, so the actual currency I'm going to be using here is Japanese yen. Now, depending on where you live will depend on the actual currency that you are going to be using to purchase these items. Now, do remember it's real money that you are spending. If you don't have the actual real cash, then please do not buy them. Okay, right now, as I said, it does cost you money. Now, when you are spending your cash, you're getting a bag of diamonds, depending on the decoration you buy, and you're getting a decoration. Now, I do like these diamond purchase packs. Now, in this case, there's a fence. There's already these fences within the game, but if you want to buy the fences within the game, you're using diamonds anyway. But in this case, you're getting the 5 fence pieces, which are worth the diamonds, plus a diamond pack as well. So it's actually a nice deal if you're interested. Now, I actually went for the 2 houses, and I went for 2 of the wishes with the cauldrons. I like them. They're going to enhance my Halloween decoration a lot more, and I'm looking forward to using them throughout the years as I move forward into the future. So Halloween is probably one of my favorite seasonal activities within the game itself, because the decoration is rather wonderful. Now I'm going to create a nice little living area for my 2 gnomes. Okay, they need somewhere that they can boil up some food within their cauldrons, maybe enjoy themselves being a little bit wicked without their husbands looking over their shoulders. So let's create a nice little living area. Now, what I'm placing down here at the moment is the actual dirt paths. Now, if you want to get those dirt paths, this is a very good diamond expense, and I recommend it. They don't cost that much, not really. Okay, you can get quite a few of these dirt paths, just like the water dishes, which I will use later. You can add those into your design, and they do create a very wonderful effect. If I say so myself, I think this is probably one of the more enjoyable path decorative pieces. One, they actually allow you to create angles, which is good. It allows you to create the impression that people are actually walking on it. Now, once you've placed down a few paths like I've done here, I think next thing to start thinking about is adding some trees in. Now, I'm going with the dark leafies here. They are some of my favorite trees within the game. I've got a few of them, and I'm tempted to buy a lot more as I progress through the game, because they do, even though they are large, hide a lot of straight corners or joins, and if you place them very strategically, they do look really good. So like I've done here, I've placed them around the outside, creating a nice little hollow section there in the middle, and I like that one. Now, I want to add a bit of colour to this because it is autumn. Now, I was thinking of getting some autumn trees, but I don't actually have enough vouchers to do that. So the next best thing I can do is to use some of the decoration I've got. For example, those beautiful rose bushes. Now, I like roses. I think these actual rose bushes that we've got within the game are really beautiful, and they do create a nice little blend if you put them together. So I'm going to be choosing quite a few colours here. Now, because they are a straight based object, when you do join some of them together, they do create a more box-like effect, which I don't really like in some ways. I like the fact, like with the path pieces, you can have angles and curves, and I really wish we could do the same with some of the decoration as well. Imagine if we had the ability to curve the rose bushes around a corner. Oh my goodness me, some of the designs that I could do would be fantastic, and I would really dig that. Right, now, I looked at those trees I've got there and I thought, hey, I need a tree that's been chopped down. And I've actually chosen a single log for that. So that single log piece there with the mushroom at the side creates a really good impression in this area. It almost feels as though I have actually chopped a tree down. And I kind of like it like that. So I like the way this is put together. Now, no living area for the witches is good enough if you haven't got any water. They need water for their cauldrons, so I've gone with a small little pond there. I expect I will get a few frogs, and that will make the ladies very, very happy as well. So some frogs' legs, maybe some newts they might find as well for the odd eyeballs, but you never know. We just have to wait and see what happens later within the game. Right, now the path pieces need to be extended. Okay, I may remove some of these again later. I'm just not really sure at the moment. It's all trial and error. In fact, whenever it comes to redesigning, it's all about trialing and testing and then seeing if you like it or don't like it. So if you are interested in decorating, give it a go. Look at like what I do here and then think, okay, I can copy that. I like that design. Look at other people's farms as well. Look at their towns and then think, hey, this is nice. And then take a screenshot and then load up the photos on your device and then start blending your decorative items in together. Now remember, I'm looking for decorations that are rather nice. Okay, they enhance the farm, not detract from it. So anything that's kind of pushed too close together and is very just decorative feel, I'm not always keen on it. But if it actually blends in and the coloration as you scatter the decoration around go together really well, then I'm much more interested, like some of the designs I've been looking at recently. Right, now we've gone with the fencing. So we've done the rose fencing there, now we're going with the actual walling. Now I've chose this wall because it blends in very well with the unopened area. Also as well, if I add in some of the water ditches running down the side, it does create a very, very nice effect, especially if you put it towards the back side of the wall itself. It's almost as though it's like running along the top, and I do like that one very much. Now I do hope at some stage that Heyday will give us some more walls. Now that unopened area there has a very interesting mix of wall pieces there combining to make a design. If I could do something very similar to this with the greenery that overhangs it as well, it would make me so happy. So I really do hope at some stage that Heyday gives me some more wall pieces that are very similar to this, because it would literally make my day. Now the trees that I'm going to get in the future as well would also be useful, but I'm kind of focusing more on the green trees here at the moment, and to give myself a little bit more of a green color, I'm going to go with the hedgerows as well. Now I've gone with hedgerows on the inside and not the outside. Like I said, the wall really goes well with that side piece that's unopened, and then creating a nice large hedgerow on the inside gives me the feeling that when people are walking past, they can't see over the hedgerow into the forest area to disturb my gnome witches. So front and back, nice little L piece there as well, and I'm going to expand on this one all the way along the top. So already I've got my little design coming together, and I do like it. Okay, I don't have to cover everywhere because of the trees. Also as well, you'll see that when I try to place out, okay, they do highlight in red. So I'm not going to be able to place it everywhere, which is a shame. I do wish sometimes that I could extend this area more towards the road in either direction, but we'll have to wait and see. Right, another choice of rose bushes, going with the yellow this time. So we've got the three colors at the moment, and I do like that one. So I'm tempted to actually add in the white and the red as well, but we will have to wait and see. I think maybe the colors I've chosen at the moment do blend in much better. If I went with the red, I think the red would clash with the actual witch's hat, because a purple and a red may be not such a good mix. But I will have a think about that one. Right, now I've added the trees, I've got my rose bushes there. It's coming along very nicely. I like my water part of the decoration. My hedgerow choice is good as well. Now let's get some smaller trees. So it's not just the big trees that are important, it's also the smaller ones as well. And if you do have the ability or the chance, make sure you purchase a load within your actual shop, because they can be used in a design like this to fill in gaps where a larger tree is too great. Now remember, with trees, they need to be spaced around. Trees do not mix together unless it's artificially planted. They tend to scatter and then they blend in different areas. So it's only the artificial forests or wood areas where everything is pushed together. I like the separation more. I like it if you actually separate the trees and then also change the tree styles. If you change the tree styles, it gives it a much nicer feel as well, as you can see here. So already the design is starting to impress me, and I'm happy with that. Now there are some corner pieces I'd like to get rid of, but again, like I said, the design is pleasing me greatly. A few more trees added in there, maybe, yes, no, umming and ahhing. Okay, that one's good because it hides the edge piece. This gives me the impression now that my path goes off to the back there. I've got the one that runs behind the tree as well. I'm pleased. I think this is coming along very, very nicely. I don't seem to think I need anything else here. Right, okay, that's good enough for the design. Now, if you liked the video, make sure you do hit that thumbs up mark. If you didn't, you can also hit the thumbs down as well. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you would like to do so, please do hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell as well. Now remember, these diamond purchase packs are only there for a limited time, so if you would like to get them, make sure you go into the top of your game to where you've got the diamond section and purchase them as soon as possible. But remember, it is real money. Now, if you've created a nice little design using this gorgeous Halloween decoration, let me know. Send it to me and I will upload it to my actual Facebook page and share it with everybody else as well. Okay, right, that's me, Red, finishing off now. So everybody, enjoy the rest of the video, enjoy upgrading and decorating your farm, and be careful on how you spend those diamonds. I know I will, but see you all next time. Take care, have fun, and have a happy heyday now. Goodbye all.